Good afternoon. Back today with the reflective shirt of doom. Anyways, today I got me feeling some kind of way. If we have a look down here, my eyes are up here. What are you looking at? No, I'm joking. If you have a look at my screen, something very unfortunate has happened. My star drops have been turned into chests. But apart from that, I think that brings us to a very interesting conversation, or interesting topic I want to cover today, which is keys. Now everybody knows what a key is, right? It's what you use to open doors or to unlock safes. But in recent times, keys have gotten less and less potent, and should I say, more and more easy to infiltrate. An example of this I can think about is front doors. For example, nowadays, front doors utilize a system of, what are those tappy things called? I don't know. But they utilize, yes, a key combination. Which in some way, technically, is it a key? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's not the conventional old-fashioned key that a lot of people used to use. The same can be said for locks on safes. Those also use key combinations. And now I know we are shifting away from this era of physicality into a technologically advanced society. But isn't it a bit questionable if we shift our entire lives away from physicality? Now I know I said this video would be about keys, but I want to explore more than just keys, because I just realized that I've got nothing else to talk about if I just talk about keys. I'm sorry, but to be honest, I'm not wrong with the key tech, am I? Because as we shift away from physical keys into combination locks, I feel like our world is starting to become more and more technologically advanced in a way in which we don't even personally know where we want to go. For example, the other day I was in a restaurant, and you know those server robot things that they have at restaurants nowadays, which are like, yeah, we don't want to hire waiters anymore, we'll just get a robot to deliver your food to you. Well, I feel like it's just kind of lazy, you know? Now, okay, I understand. Companies want to lose liabilities in costs, for example, laying off workers and hiring robots. Have you ever thought about what the robot feels? They don't. And I'm not wrong in the sense of robots don't feel, or am I? When you usually have a waiter, your waiter is usually kind and very attentive, are they not? Whereas with a robot, it's a machine that is rolling around and serving you food. Now, I don't know if you guys have read something called... Actually, maybe I shouldn't mention that book on recording because it is not so societal friendly. But all I'm saying is, the more we shift towards technology is a step we take away from humanity. Let me go back to my keys talk. When you have a physical key, you and you alone have that one physical thing that can open up a world of possibilities. And accessing that key is harder than you think it would be. Whereas nowadays, with touch cards, online keys, well, not online keys, but online passes, and an assortment of ways to access these doors or entrances, you start to realize that it is way easier for us as people to access things that were personally unique or were performed by humans are now being automated and turned into what we feared would happen with the loss of many expertise and many things. For example, inside of a lock, I swear today my speaking skills have degraded. But anyways, if you think about a safe holds something inside of it, and there's been no better time to demonstrate this as now, as especially with the internet being around. A lot of personal information and a lot of key things have been leaked online, which serves as a purpose as is our world truly safe with a shift towards this robotical side or automated side in which people find that comfortable in being. Now, I'm sorry if this sounds like a random rant that I'm having, but to be honest, it kind of is, because I just mocked it up from seeing chests on my screen, and it kind of boiled my blood seeing that my lucky drops got replaced with chests. Like, what are you doing, Clash Royale? I don't want chests. And well, yeah, I don't want chests. That's all I gotta say. But change it back when, please. I keep knocking my phone around. Anyways, all I'm saying is, we as people have to start thinking about the physical and online capabilities of our world, as we tend to realize as we get more automated, a lot more things are just shifted away from our grasp. And I know you may be thinking, well, you've got this mindset of, just mindset of no evolution. But I want you to think about Clash Royale as an example. This game subsequently got rid of chess slots, right? And I know people tend to complain about everything, and I tend to say, enjoy what you have and try not to complain as much. But there are times where change sparks conversations which are warranted, such as the star drops changing to chests. Yeah. To be honest, that's what warranted the key talk, as all I'm saying is keys represent our humanity and our shift away from physicality. Now, I might just be waffling out my mouth here. Like, you can take everything I say with a grain of salt, but it does speak volumes as to what is going on within our world right now. Because new technology such as ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and many other very new technological advancements in our time have sparked a lot of conversations which are in some case warranted, in my personal opinion, because of the fear of loss of physicality and opportunities that once were held by humans. Now, look, in the end, we all have to embrace change. What I'm saying is, you don't always have to be a supporter of this potential down cycle of change, I guess you could call it. Like, to be honest, I used to not be fond of change, because change meant that something was gonna happen that was most of the time out of my control. For example, as I grew older, I lost contact with a lot of friends, and that's just how time goes. So all I'm saying is, physicality and technology is just like keys. As keys get shifted from physical to numerical to digital, we start to realize how change truly affects us. So I want you to think, I'm not a teacher, and I don't want to be a teacher. This is just a rant that I had from Clash Royale changing my star drops. But all I'm asking is for us to think. And I'm sorry if this seemed like a bit more of a boring rant video, but maybe once in a while I'll talk about change and how our world is slowly shifting. Don't worry, I'll have more stories soon, but today I was in a weird mood because of Clash Royale. I'll see you next time. I don't know if my chests are changing back into star drops anytime soon, so maybe I'll be in the mood for more rants. Bye bye.